Eagles, y'all be a one-hit wonder. We 5-time champion, headed for the 6th. Morning, unifiers. We are live on a brand new template, man. So let's let these notifications go out, man. We got the Bird Gang Killer on the line, man. So let's see if we get Starboy up on here this morning. Good morning. Doing the coffee and blunts, man. Y'all know I like my coffee black. I like my trees green. And I like to kill them green birds, you know what I'm saying? Bird Gang Killer, Bird Gang Killer. Y'all know what it is, man. Let's let these go out, man. Let's let these notifications go out, man. We got a big show today. Tell me how you like the new setup, man. Can you see my coffee cup? Can you see the stuff at the bottom, man? Let me know what's good, y'all. Morning, Terry. How you doing? Morning, Julie. Morning, Jimmy. Can y'all see me? Can you hear me? Everything good? BJ, what up, man? 10 Strongberg, what up, man? Morning, Brandon. Puff pass, baby. Y'all know who it is. Shout out Cowboys Dale. Y'all hear him on there, man. Well, we're gonna talk about Dak Prescott today and why he's a bulletproof leader of men, man. Stay tuned. That's one of the topics we're gonna talk about today, and we're gonna talk about bombs over Beirut. And we're gonna talk about how you can win a Magic Johnson certified autographed basketball through Patreon, man. So y'all stay tuned, man. We got a lot of stuff to put out here today. We're gonna be on for at least 30 minutes, so keep me honest till 9:15. Here we go. Bird Gang Killer, Bird Gang Killer. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Terry Ray says, nice setup. It's glitchy. Yeah, you know, I'm on cable out here on the cable to the modem, so we're not on Wi-Fi. We tried it yesterday. So I know it's going to be a little spotty, but is my voice, can you hear me all right? I know the video may be a little spotty. That's understandable until I get me a 16 gig RAM computer. We'll talk about that in a minute. Pluck an eagle. Round. Down. So y'all hear it, man. We got Starboy on the line. It's Coffee and Blunts with BG. Good morning. We are on a new setup, and I'm trying to learn how to navigate this new platform here through StreamYard. As y'all can see, we're on the wide view. So good morning, good morning, good morning. If you got your coffee, y'all know what it is. You know, shout out all my Cowboy Laker fans out there. You know what I mean? I got this LeBron James keychain I'm giving away. Going out to one lucky fan from yesterday's show. So if he contacted you, you know who you are. But as we continue to let these notifications go out before we get into the meat of the show, we got 3 topics we're going to be talking about today. We're going to be talking about how Dak Prescott became a bulletproof leader of men. And there's been some news about him out there. Building a football field at his backyard. But y'all know what it is, man. If you got it, light it up. If you got it, sip it up. Let's get some more shout outs out here. Let's light it up, man. Let's get it going, baby. It's Coffee and Blunts with BG, man. Morning, Sarah. How you doing? Good morning, Caitlin. Lakers and Thunder tonight. Yep. Audio is good. Sound is good. All right. Upgrade. Yeah, Adrian. We're going to talk about that. You know, everybody got to start out somewhere, right? So good morning, good morning, good morning. I don't even have my rings because my youngest, Bryce or Braden, was out here, my 3-year-old. He gets my rings off the table and does something with them. So everybody still know we 5-time champions, you know what I mean? But I'm on that solar gold still today. I'm almost out of that and about to be going back to the dispensary, pick up something new. Watch those. See, I got this part as my ringtone, so y'all probably heard it going off on the Brain Strong. Repping the shit. Dallas Cowboys to the death of me. But Dak Prescott is a leader of men, man. Have you guys seen what's going on with him in the news? So this all kind of goes back to, as we kick this off. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Facebook user says, good morning, have a blessed day. I don't know who sent you. That looks like a one time. Well, welcome to the show, Coffee and Blunts with BG, man. We're talking about Dak Prescott. How he became bulletproof in faith. If most of y'all that have been following me have heard me say and heard me write over the last year at officialamericans.com. I actually wrote an article about how Dak Prescott became bulletproof. Actually, I'll put that link up here. You guys can check that out here in a minute after the show. But Dak Prescott, a lot of folks don't even know about to have, if he doesn't have his doctorate degree already. So he's a pretty smart cat, you know what I'm saying? As you can see, you know, he spends a lot of time during the off season with his players, with his team. There's a reason for that. He just don't like hanging out and shit. But Dak Prescott is a leader of men. And so good morning to everybody on here. And this is what I don't understand is, you know, how these folks at these networks still come out and say, oh, this trade, like, you know, Aaron Rodgers for Dak Prescott, and going back to even last year, and they're saying, oh, trade Dak Prescott, you know, to Miami, and, you know, all these scenarios, you know what I mean? And it's just funny because I bet Dak Prescott and Jerry Jones sitting around just laughing their asses off at everybody. Because while we all been fighting over him not getting his contract and all of that stuff and talking about this and that and the other, we got this Rona going on, right? So y'all know what it is. We're on the virtual puff pass this morning. We're on that puff Dak. We're on that run Dak. Y'all know what it is. But, you know, I was hollering it last year. Dak was one play away from being unserviceable. And we wouldn't be having this conversation here if he'd have got that 4-letter word that starts with an H. And I don't even want to say it because, you know, the pure hate that this man gets is just unequivocally the most hate any player has probably, I don't think, ever gotten in the league. And it's gotten so bad to where not only the Dallas Cowboys have made a lot of shit for clicks and likes off of it. You know what I mean? You got the league benefiting off this shit too. And that goes back to talking about all these wild ass reporters talking about trade Dak here, trade Dak there. Dak ain't going there. Dak don't want to be a quarterback. This coach that we not going to name said Dak don't want to be in Dallas Cowboys no more. See, talk is cheap, man. Free Wi-Fi. Can I get an amen? But Dak still stays solid, man. He's a good dude, man. If you think about where he's from and how he was raised, shout out to his mother, R.I.P. Peggy. Hart, Louisiana. He's a good old country boy. Grew up a Cowboy fan. I don't know if you haven't noticed, he got a big star, you know what I'm saying, on his elbow. I talked about how he was on Twitter early in college, and I think maybe right in high school when Tony Romo was still the quarterback. And Dak Prescott was out there on Twitter, and he was complaining about Tony Romo, just like a lot of you and I were during the Tony Romo years. So I think the biggest difference between Dak and Tony Romo is going to be, though, that Dak is a leader of men. Now, Tony, he was a leader. I'm going to give him that. Now, when it comes to being a leader of men, I'm talking about getting folks on the same page for the game and winning a championship. Now, we're not saying Tony didn't have the capability to do that. I'm not trying to get no Tony-Dak argument here, but I seen a comment that go by on Facebook this morning. I want to know how y'all felt about that. They say Dak is a leader of men, and that's something that Tony Romo wasn't. So I don't know. Is there any truth to that? I believe there is, because I think that what Dak does in terms of, you know, his ability to connect with players off the field, in the season, off the season, be able to communicate. He is the quarterback of America's team, and to get as much hate as he's getting and still to be able to maintain. And then now we hear, you know what I'm saying, Jerry or Stephen Jones has came out, and this kind of what let the cat slip out and get out the bag, right? Was that Stephen Jones was on there talking about, oh, well, Dak, you know, I can't wait to see this receiving core. Now we see this news that broke yesterday, you know what I'm saying, with Amari Cooper and all these guys talking about the 3K club, right? Between, you know, Cooper, Gallup, and CeeDee Lamb, right? And shortly after that remark from Stephen Jones came out, we see pictures of Dak at his house. You see the football field in the background. So that's about 2-3 days ago. But now, as you can see, you know, people are really talking about it and say, how can you really question a guy who builds a fucking football field in his backyard to work out with his team? Put that in your blunt and smoke it. All the haters out there. Let's get some more shout outs in, man. So Dak Prescott is a leader of men. Funny shit is Dak Prescott grew up a Cowboys fan, lived out his dream, and playing in the NFL as a quarterback for the Dallas Cowboys. Do y'all really think he's going anywhere? Exactly, Jeremy. Thank you. Thank you. I mean, he got the tattoo on his arm. It's like all this, you know, this fuck boy, whoever he was, they came out and said this coach who couldn't name him says that, and I'll eat crow. I'll gladly get on here and eat crow if anything I ever say is wrong, because this ain't about affirmation here, you know what I'm saying, between me and y'all. But to come out in the media and say a previous coach, but you can't say the name, because it's gonna know who the fuck you are at that point. You know, you won't be light snitching, right? I just think it's stupid, man, that people get paid to go out here on these networks and you know, really makes a lot of sense. I mean, because I mean, we sit here and we gonna, you know, not we, most of y'all, you know what I mean? I think I've watched ESPN maybe once. Yeah, in the last couple of weeks, man. And well, in terms of, you know, First Take or the talk show guys or anything like that, I watch the sports obviously because that's all that's on there. But you know, let's get some more shout outs. Matt Sturdy said, "Good morning, BG. Love the new setup. That's what's up, man." Prescott not going anywhere. Julie Anderson says, "Good morning, Facebook user, whoever you are. Side money is too good." Adrian Bond, yeah, you know, and they see that's that narrative. That's the narrative that the Joneses have used for so long. If you go back to my video, well, actually not my video, one of the videos that I posted. It's about Emmitt Smith in the gold jacket. It was him and Irvin and Aikman up there talking to old boy from the NFL Network, right? And the GOAT says, you know, Jerry taught him how to hold his value. You know what I'm saying? Jerry, he taught us that Jerry was the king of leverage. And so they use that, and rightfully so they can. But what a lot of people don't know is that about 60% of the league roughly makes a league minimum. And you wonder why a lot of these players are opting out. And speaking of opt-out, that's a great segue, because doesn't the opt-out close out tomorrow? And aren't they changing all of that stuff because they see a number of players that are coming out? So again, it goes back to, you know, my saying that what has the NFL done for you lately? But anyway, I'm kind of all over the place, and we've gotten through that first segment there on how Dak Prescott has become a leader of man and man. It's, you know, this next thing, man, you know, I know y'all seen the video going around, man. Prayers out to all those folks in Beirut, man, because I know y'all seen that bomb over Beirut, man. But I just got one question after doing a little research. I was like, man, that shit is some hellified terroristic shit. Or somebody don't know what the fuck they doing. And it looks like a whole bunch of people didn't know what the hell they was doing, because how the hell do you seize if this is actually true? Do you seize a boat, you know what I'm saying, to bring it in with that much 2,750 tons of ammonium nitrate? And do you forget about it? I don't know. I know y'all seen the picture, man, and what it looked like and what it looked like afterward. It's crazy. It's like on this little, you know, it's a building on this little, you know, concrete pier out there, and then bam, half the pier is gone. You see it's a big, look like a big moon. It's just gone. It's all water. It's crazy, man. I know y'all seen it, man. Stay up. Tell me y'all seen it, man. But that's a little bit of tidbit news. I know a lot of folks was robbing that video, and this is what I get, man. Like, look, man. Like, look. I know you live in the United States. I know that bomb blew up in Beirut. So how the hell was you on the balcony and you got the video? That's all I want to know. You're going to post people shit, man. Make sure you give them credit, man. That's all you got to do out there. Cultivate with a cannabis cowboy. What up, man? Y'all know how it is. You know, the puff puff Dak or the puff puff pass. Baby, you know, I like my trees green, I like my coffee black. So if you got to sip it up, if you got to toke it. But if you're just getting on late, man, we're recapping. We were talking about, you know, Dak Prescott being the leader of men. You know what I'm saying? He's very educated. He's very people oriented. He's got great interpersonal skills. That's what a lot of Cowboy fans on here, not necessarily saying you, but on social media, a lot of Cowboy fans ain't got no interpersonal skills, because I see you online and I met you in person. But it looked like an H-bomb. Yeah, that bomb was crazy, man. Like, you know, even the people that was way over there, you know what I'm saying, on their camera, I think there was seven different, excuse me, as I got, let me see who the hell this is. Yeah, I got my boy on there. Okay. Yeah, we're going to be talking about Patreon next. I'm glad Chris just messaged me. So, but yeah, I mean, it was crazy. 7 different kind of views, man. And I mean, if you breathing, you achieving, man. Y'all know my motto, man. Jesus, man. Pray for those, everybody up there. So what up, BG and OATP? Oh, that must be my boy Chris. What up? Because he just messaged me, Facebook user, so that's who it is. That's Chris Colomero, if I think who it is. That's my #1 Patreon. He's an active duty Navy Chief Petty Officer, man. This guy been rolling with me since the wheels got on the car. I'm talking about this guy's donated, you know what I'm saying, over $700 over the last 3 years through my Patreon to help keep the lights on here, because that's how hard of a Dallas Cowboy fan he is. And y'all going to get to know a little bit more about him and his wife as a teacher. They're out there in Virginia Beach. I'm going to be doing a story on that to highlight this patron stuff, because I think it's long overdue we highlight some of our major patrons, especially like Chris Colomero with stories, Brian Herron, those guys who have been around for a long time, Jason Umont, the enforcer of hard hitters, even Starboy, all the folks that have been riding with me on Patreon. So we're going to be putting some links up on that, and that's a great segue that gets into you know, the Patreon section, when we're talking about these prizes that we're giving away, there's a lot of free stuff I'm giving away. You know what I'm saying? Like this decal is going in the mail. These dog outfits I got. If you sign up at officialamericansteam.com, you're gonna learn very soon how to win that stuff. This is going in the mail today. You know what I mean? You know, we got champion bags. I got plenty of stuff to go out in the mail, but I've got some bigger and better prizes. We're talking about autograph prizes. I'm talking about like a Magic Johnson certified of authority or certified, you know, whatever it is. I'm new to this JSA, whatever it is. It's a legit basketball signed by Magic Johnson. We're going to be giving that out to one lucky patron on here. So it's worth some major coin, man. So we're going to be getting some pretty good prizes on here, and we're going to ask for some monetary support for some of y'all to be able to keep the lights on here, so that way we can upgrade our equipment. As some of y'all have said, hey, need to upgrade. It's lagging. You know what I'm saying? You got bills to pay in terms of this gig speed internet, things like that. So you can visit my Patreon and you can check out a list of everything that I've got there per month that costs to keep this up and running to bring to y'all. And what I want to do is, as a result, is be able to get those prizes. So with that extra monetary incentive that comes out, it's not going to help upgrade the equipment to be able to make better content for you guys, but we're also going to be able to go out there, like I said, for my my certified dealer over here, and capture some great NFL merchandise and some other sports merchandise, MLB, NFL, NBA, as you can see, to be able to give out to the fans that watch here. So that way you're not just listening to me, you know what I'm saying, bum my gums. You know what I'm saying? You guys can win some prizes in the process. So if you like that, man, one share lets me know you care. We're checking on time, man. We got about 14 minutes, I think. So we're still doing good, man. We got through all three topics. So what do y'all think, man? Is Dak a leader of men? You know what I mean? What is up with, you know, with the folks coming out saying that we need to trade? They're talking about trading Rodgers up there to Dallas. Y'all heard about that? Who started that shit? What network wrote that? And some of you bloggers, I know, you know what I'm saying, some of y'all local folks, you know what I'm saying, I see some of y'all stories coming up a little bit days later, so it's kind of funny how some of this content is the same, but we're going to talk about that, man. But all content ain't good content, babe. So, you know, we on that coffee and blunts, man. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Bubba Pena. Hey, man, how you doing? Looking good with that production, BG. That's what's up, man. It's coffee and blunts with BG, man. It's the wake and bake, man. I'm trying to do my thing, you know what I mean? I'm trying to bring y'all some bigger and better. Pray for Beirut. That's right. A lot of people hurt. Eric Kushner, I heard over 70-some people died. You know what I mean? And I didn't even, you know, I thought that was astronomically low. I mean, if you've seen that blast, man, that shit was crazy. But yeah, we got a new look. Y'all see, I got my coffee cup with my trees over there. I got my black coffee, I got my green trees. You know what I mean? I try to keep it consistent, letting everybody know this thing at the bottom I can change. So I've got a little bit of stuff to do here yet. I was on StreamYard before. For those of you that are on YouTube, I think Caitlin or Kevin Wilson, somebody got online with me last night. I was on YouTube. I was streaming for almost 2 hours on Call of Duty, straight serving them heat. So don't get caught in the crosshairs, man. I recruit SEALs on the PS Network. If you're on Warzone and you play multiplayer, come see me, Cowboys Unifier on the Activision account there. But we was getting it in, man. So we got all kind of stuff. We're gonna have a COD. We're gonna have a clan. I want to get a Patreon clan up in here for that. So we got a lot of stuff, man. I want to get some folks connected, just like the motto of my blog, which is, you know what I'm saying, to create a family of loyal and informed true blue Dallas Cowboy fans around the world globally through social media. That is the goal of my blog and this group of over 17,000 fans. If you want to join it, if you're not in a group already, go up there to officialamericansteam.com and check that out. 98.9% of the stuff that you're going to see in there is going to be accurate and good from sources, so you can trust it. It's not a group that you really got to try to figure out what the misinformation game is. Kind of like what's going on social media. So we like to streamline stuff in there and keep it sports related. Y'all see me share my Laker stuff in there too from time to time, but y'all know it's Cowboy Laker fans. You know what I mean? We got the Thunder tonight. So shout out all my Cowboy fans, Laker fans that are out there. They are labeling Cooper, Gallup, and Lamb dream catchers. They better be Dak catchers. Dak is good. Why get old ass Aaron Rodgers in there? I don't know. I mean, I'm like, are they running out of shit to talk about? Is that why they got into there now? Because McCarthy is there, and you know that, you know, fucking, you know, Aaron Rodgers, you know, the same shit. Fucking Stephen A. Smith, you know, oh, that's a bad man, you know, that same shit riding that wave. You know what I'm saying? Fucking bullshit. That's why I stopped watching major networks. Take money to make money. That's right, Caitlin. You said that last night. So for those of y'all that follow me here, You know, I made that comment last night on my timeline. It's like, it seems like it's time to go all money in. So, you know, and wrapping it up on the Patreon, you know what I mean? I did support up until yesterday a bunch of the creators in the fan base. But what I've done is all of those Patreons, the 12, 13 of you, y'all know who y'all are. Chris, Jason, Potato Chip, you know what I mean? It goes down the line that have been, you know, faithful here with me for, you know, over the 3 years. We've been able to keep the lights on because of you guys. And so, you know what I'm saying? We want to bring some more folks in there and get some recognition going on. We're going to tell you about these Patreons, and we're going to tell you how this thing gets built by fans, for fans, baby. We're going to stay true to the motto. So hashtag, y'all know what it is. We've had about 15 to 20 folks on here this morning. That's good. You know what I mean? I figured the numbers weren't going to be too high because we ain't really giving nothing away, but some free game today. So prayers for those in Beirut. You know what I mean? Y'all seen the bomb blast. We talking about, is Dak a leader of men? Nobody touched on that Tony Romo thing. Did anybody see that comment? I think that's the narrative that's going to get ready to get floated around, because you see a lot of stuff saying, well, if it was Tony Romo in the pocket, he would have got paid already. I mean, he did get paid, right? Prescott's the man. Julie Anderson says, thank you, Julie. She's a sharer. Also, don't need that diva on our team. Kyle Johnson, I don't know who you're talking about specifically. What do you think? Oh, you're talking about Rodgers. What are you thinking about McCarthy and Ben DiNucci? I mean, shit. I mean, them hot boys gonna get it together back there. I think they limited. They were real limited, and you know, it you know, see, y'all got me bringing up old shit. It just pisses me off. You know what I'm saying? When you got leaders of an organization, of a team, of anything, a country, and you got all this great talent, and you throw it to waste because you want to take all the marbles and hide them, and you want to take all the credit. But we know Jason Garrett wasn't that kind of guy. But his humbleness, his loyalty to Jerry and all of that above kept him safe for so many years. You know what I mean? And Jerry was just loved him so much. He just was hoping every year is like insanity, doing the same shit over and over and over and expecting a different result, right? I mean, shit, even I'm delusional, and I know that. Can I get an amen? Put that in your blunt and smoke it, baby. But yeah, man, it's gonna take some money to make some money. So we're gonna go all in, man, so we can get some updated equipment, updated everything. And that way, you know what I mean, we get some different views out here, man. It's a beautiful, you know, Pacific Northwest day. It's no clouds in the sky except for mine. And we've been live 23 minutes, man. We've been doing good. Normally about this time, I'm feeling like, because I haven't been watching the time, I've got to hear buzzing. If you guys can see it on the red there, let me know if you can see there. That's good, because that'll help keep me on track. So I keep reaching back here. I should just put it here, right? But yeah, getting back to Patreon, man, we're going to be giving out a lot of prizes. I'm going to be getting some autographed jerseys, autographed merchandise. Like, I've gotten into some exclusive groups where you got previous and players that are autographing stuff that's out there. So you want to stick around. We're going to continue to talk about the fan base here, all the different fans and the lineage. We'll talk about some Cowboys news as it comes up. But you know, I'm not an X's and O's guys. I like to take things about 30,000 feet up here. So that's why you follow me here for Coffee and Blunt. So if you got it, you know what I mean? Like my coffee black, like my trees green, baby, puff pass. We on the virtual Coffee and Blunts this morning. Rob Jarman, what up, baby? That's the #1 unifier right there, man. Thanks to Rob. Rob came up with, you know, everybody. I was wondering, like, what do I call everybody here? Like, you know, the Cowboys Nation, you know, how to address my viewers here specifically. All you guys that are tuning in with me every day. I appreciate that. So y'all are my unifiers. So appreciate Rob Jarman. Rob Jarman also was a merch winner. Y'all see him post a picture there in the group, man. Big shout out to Rob. No clouds in the sky except for mine. Yeah, man, we on that wake and bake this morning. Y'all know how it is. Good morning, Nene Latrice. How you doing? I could talk about Tony Romo all day. His only downfall was he got hurt. Yeah, you know, I love Tony Romo, and I love Tony Romo, and I hated him when I hated him. And y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. But you know what changed it for me when it came to Jason Garrett is after I watched the Tony Romo of football life, and I had a newfound respect for Tony Romo at that point, because then I understood nobody was teaching him shit there. He was having to learn everything. So you imagine what Dak had to do for 4 years. Put that in your blunt and smoke it. I'm probably wearing that shit out, but I'm gonna make that a segment. I put that out there yesterday. I want to make that kind of like a segment for every show, you know, and in today's put that in your blunt and smoke it. We're going to say bye, 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 bye. You know what I mean? Something like that. Y'all let me know, man. We'll try to build this show together here with y'all. Kind of like the motto, built by fans for fans. Train wreck with my boy. That's what's up, Rob. Yeah, I'm still on that solar gold. You know, like my man, the cultivating cannabis cowboy who's on here right now. Shout out Bob Roddy, OAT brand ambassador and historian admin over there. He's teaching us how to cultivate cannabis. Actually, told me, I said, hey, you need to buy some indica if you want to go sleep at night. I didn't think about that because all I smoke is sativa, man. Like last night, like normally I get some good sleep, man. I was up till about 2:30 last night. I just couldn't go to sleep, man. I don't know. Maybe it's this 5G shit everybody talking about. Rob says that shit wild, yeah. Praying for Beirut, yeah. We're talking about Beirut. So yeah, we got caught up on all the comments, man. So all 16 unifiers that's been rocking with me this morning, man. Let's get some more. How about we get some Starboy music up on here? You guys ready? All my Laker fans, what y'all think about OKC tonight, man? How y'all feel about that tonight? I seen Luka Doncic out there clowning. Dallas got them a dub, you know what I'm saying? Let's see. Let's go back to the old. Let's go back to where it all started. But y'all been rolling with BG the Cowboys Unifier, man. I know I just been bumping my gums until I stop. But I appreciate all y'all been rocking with me this morning. We got a few minutes left on the show. I've been trying to get these around 30 minutes. This is my new format. As you can see my logo right here. I did that right. And you see my coffee cup right there. There it is. And then you can see you got to learn how to do the shit. How you do it? You do the opposite. There you go. This is what we tell them. Go to work. But we're going to be going to work, man. So if you want to learn more about my Patreon stuff, I'm going to put a link up in here about that. I'll put that link up in there about the Dak Prescott article that I wrote that's got some pretty racy stuff in there that you might want to check out. Share with you kind of how I felt, you know, when I was going through some things that I was going through. So shout out Emmett Smith. You know what I'm saying? I know he's in the news lately for the wrong news. But if you're breathing, you're achieving, man. You know what I'm saying? If you wake up every day, y'all know my thing, man. You know what I mean? Just got to shake that shit off like a negative sack sometimes. Deep in soul, trying to get them sacks. Great way to close the show out. Yeah, Jeremy, I hear you, man. I don't normally smoke indica because I know it slows me down. I know I keep looking down here. I'm used to being on my phone, so I'm sorry if I keep looking down here and I'm not addressing y'all. I got to get used to that. But y'all know what it is. It's time to go to work. It's time to go to work. It's time to go to work. Oh, I can't wait. I can't wait. So, you know, week 3, the Dallas Cowboys come up here. Y'all don't got no idea what I got planned. And that's why you want to rock with me, man. So make sure y'all turn on the notifications right here, baby. Because it's going to be time to go to work this season, baby. It's time to go to work. So super big shout out to all my Patreons who have kept the lights on, who kept BG to right here, man. Y'all been rocking with me since 2017, baby, from Seattle to South Beach to Vegas to the largest weed dispensary in the world, baby, to back-to-back playoff games from Dallas and 18 to LA. Y'all seen the videos. You on the front lines, baby. It ain't gonna be no different this year. Y'all get on board, man. Hit the notifications right there, baby. Yeah, we all hard hitters. Yeah, I smell fresh meat. Yeah, we all eat. Clock in, it's time to go to work. It's time to go to work. Big shout out to all my followers. We eclipsed over 3,000 followers. I'm not worried about the likes. I like the follows. I got over like 600 more followers than likes because that means when I post something, it's going to their feed first. So make sure clock in when you hit my notification. So when I post, you see them first. It'll be time to go to work, man. Y'all been rolling with BG the Cowboys Unified, baby. It's time to go to work, man. We're going to see y'all on the next video. Yeah, if I can end it, right?